I'm Brittany Lewis, a breaking news reporter here at Forbes. Joining me now is criminal defense attorney Phil Harvey. Phil, thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for having me, Brittany.
As we all know, last week, Charlie Kirk, a conservative activist and co-founder of Turning Point USA, was assassinated while on stage at an event at a Utah university. Tyler Robinson, a 22-year-old, is accused of his murder, and here are the charges he faces. Felony aggravated murder, felony discharge of a firearm causing serious bodily harm, 2 counts of obstruction of justice, 2 counts of witness tampering, and commission of a violent offense in the presence of a child. So to start off the conversation, as a criminal defense attorney, can you break down these charges for us? What do you make of them?
Brittany, it's very common in cases like this where you have a heinous act and a quick investigation along with a lot of evidence that the prosecution is going to pursue every charge available to them. And so obviously we see the murder charge, then in this case, a felony discharge of a firearm charge, and the obstructions of justice. What the prosecution is doing in this indictment is they are examining the evidence they have thus far and asking which crimes apply to the specific actions taken by Mr. Robinson. Obviously, the murder is the killing, the obstruction of the justice for things like attempting to hide the rifle, the witness tampering for asking his romantic partner to delete text messages and not share additional information. And so we do have quite a detailed indictment of what the specific conduct is supporting each of these charges, but the prosecution's job moving forward will be to continue to flesh those out.
I do want to talk about the evidence that prosecutors say that they have. According to them, Tyler Robinson's mom saw a photo released by law enforcement of the shooter. She recognized that photo and she thought it was her son. Her son then, quote, implied that he was the shooter to his parents. There's also DNA evidence that's consistent with Robinson's on the rifle. And I want to talk about some text messages that prosecutors say are between Robinson and his roommate. He, according to these text messages, told his roommate to look under his keyboard, and there was a note that said this, quote, I had the opportunity to take out Charlie Kirk, and I'm going to take it. He also admitted that he was the shooter to his roommate via text. When you're looking at all of this evidence that prosecutors compiled, how strong do you think it is?
Brittany, could it be any stronger? I mean, honestly, in so many murder cases, I've seen just 1 or 2 of those pieces of evidence would be enough for a prosecution to move forward. Then, of course, after the indictment comes, the question starts to become, can they prove it at trial? But to my mind, some of the 3 strongest pieces are he made a confession, people who know him identified him based on the surveillance footage, and the DNA on the rifle allegedly at this point is consistent with his DNA. Any one of those things would be enough for a prosecution to ask a jury to convict in this case.